We're gonna see what it's like going to the hospital in China. This is why I need crutches. Hi, so today is Wednesday. I should be at work right now, but last night I hurt my foot really bad. So I'm a really active person and I love to play volleyball, so I'm on a volleyball team in Beijing where I hurt my foot at practice going for a ball I shouldn't have. And at first I thought it was just a regular ankle sprain, so I just kind of brushed it off. I was like, whatever, I'll be fine. Give it like, 3 days for it to swell up because that's just gotta happen, and then I'll do some rehab and then I'll be good within like a week or so. But I woke up, I can't walk. My ankle is not even swollen. My ankle doesn't even hurt. My ankle is okay. My foot, oh, but my foot. And now I'm a little worried. So I will be experiencing the medical healthcare system in China for the first time. I will be going to the hospital tomorrow, the doctor or the hospital tomorrow, and I'm gonna get an x-ray and I'm going to request for crutches. And it's the base of the fifth that hurts, and it's a little swollen right on top of the bone. The reason why I'm concerned about this is because the way how I fell was inversion and plantar flexion, right? It felt like this, stepping on somebody else's foot. So basically there's a drop off. All I know is I heard and I felt. My ankle's not swollen, but that one part on my bone is. I'm a little nervous that I might possibly have a fracture. Thank goodness I was prepared by my job with health insurance. So I have health insurance. I don't ever like using it, but I'm covered. So thank you. Thank you, Pat. We're gonna see what it's like going to the hospital in China. I'm in the hospital and I got lost, and there's like a bunch of registration stalls, and it looks like I'm in a mall and I'm limping, but it's okay, I'm getting through. And this really nice lady, this little girl, helped me out, helped me find my way, because I went to that spot that was called outpatient registration, and it was like, what are you trying to do? I was like, I don't know. Anyways, it begins. I don't know the difference. I just see it says outpatient everywhere, but in Chinese it says international outpatient, and it says regular outpatient, and it says register outpatient. I don't know the difference. Here I am, hopping, limping, hobbling, wobbling all over this huge campus, and there are no resources here. Like, usually in our hospitals we have like wheelchairs sitting at the front or something, just in case. That doesn't exist here. I'm just hoping I can get me a pair of crutches. Getting a gas because they don't have a walking boot. So why do I want a walking boot? Well, because it's been confirmed. I in fact do have a hairline fracture on the base of my fifth, just as I had suspected. What's funny is that when I went to go get the x-ray, the physician looked at the x-ray film and said there was nothing wrong. And I looked at it and I pointed out that there is in fact a hairline fracture. It wasn't until his resident student pulled it up onto the computer, zoomed in, and confirmed that I was correct. The crazy part, he told me to rub anti-inflammatory cream on my broken foot, and then said I was good to go. It's a hairline fracture. Hairline fracture. Remember, the whole reason why I came was for crutches, right? So I asked them if I can get crutches or something to help me walk around, and get this, they said the hospital doesn't carry anything. So instead, I just have this thing on my foot. In a wheelchair. I just want crutches. I just want crutches so I can ambulate.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I can't find a single pair of crutches.
This is serious.
After a lot of back and forth, a nurse decided to push me 2 blocks down the street to find some. My girl is pushing me far. We're gonna go for crutches. But the crutches is in a pharmacy, right? Pharmacy for crutches?
That's like, yeah.
Okay, kind of like that. So if you ever wind up in a situation in China where you need medical assistance in order to ambulate, move around, get around, such as wheelchair or crutches, you have to go to a pharmacy and make sure it's the correct type of pharmacy because there are lots of different kinds of pharmacies. Hey, so it has been roughly 6 weeks. After about 2 weeks, my foot was still really hurting and it was really hard to walk around. If you recall, the doctor gave me this, which is actually very flimsy and it's not very feasible with having my foot exposed during the cold because it's wintertime and my toes were freezing. So it's also not easy to walk in this. I mean, I can't walk in it. There's no kind of support. I found 2 pieces of cardboard, took it, ripped it up, wrapped tape around it, and made a splint for my shoe. So that way I can put it inside my shoe and I can still walk. Or walk better than this thing that I had on. However, I started walking funky, so then I started getting pain in another part of my foot, possibly causing a stress fracture. So I went searching for this guy. And I found it after week 3. This is a walking boot or a cam boot. I'm working with athletes all the time and apparently here is very hard to find stuff like this. So now I got crutches, I got boots, I got plaster. Listen, I can rent these bad boys out. I am ready to make some money if I needed to. Inventory. Weird thing, I went searching around everywhere looking for this. I looked online for it. It was so hard to find. And normally back in the States, I'm used to literally having direct access to one. So just grabbing one off the shelf, using it if I need to for a week or 2, and then putting it back. But I can't do that here because those kind of resources are not available. But honestly speaking, the healthcare system is not bad here. Know your resources and understand how you can take care of your health. If you know what you should be informed about or you know how a situation should be handled, you may not be satisfied. So my overall experience with the medical healthcare environment here in Beijing, China, it really wasn't too bad. The reason why I chose to go to the hospital instead of just dealing with it entirely on my own is because I wanted to experience the healthcare or the hospital system in case if a worst case scenario were to happen, at least I'm familiar with it. If a worst case scenario were to happen, I'm getting on a plane and hey guys, what's up? Thanks for watching. And if you like to see the exciting, crazy, weird, cool things I get to experience, make sure to hit that subscribe button.